Hi, Nick Dyka here, product manager for iZotope, and we're here at NAMM showing off Stutter, which is a brand new audio effect plugin that we worked on with BT, producer, composer, electronic musician. Really exciting plugin. It samples audio in real time and then slices up that audio and puts it back together in really interesting and unusual ways. The other thing that's great about it is it's a real-time performance effect that you can use to sort of switch between scenes of effects that are on different timelines. And the thing that's great about that is you can make live remixes, both with a program like Ableton Live on stage, or you can also use it in the studio to transform really short loops into complete arrangements. So it's a very intuitive, cool way of working with effects that is this really new angle on sort of multi-effects. So I can take you through some of the really cool features now. So we have Stutter right here loaded as a plugin in Ableton Live, and this will work on PC and Mac and VST audio units and RTAS hosts that support MIDI going to audio plugins, and that's an important key feature of how this works. So if you take a look here, let me start the project playing back, and as I play my MIDI keyboard, what it's actually doing is it's triggering different scenes of effects that are all on timelines. You can create some really interesting rhythmic effects that you can't create with any other plugin with this. And because of this keyboard-controlled technique, you can actually really quickly juggle between different rhythmic effects and create these really crazy fills and transitions. And so the thing behind this that at the core of it is being able to repeat audio at different rates. So you can either repeat at a specific note value, like say, let's just repeat at an 8th note here. Oh, where'd I go here? Okay, so now we're repeating at a 30-second note. I can change that to something like a quarter note. Or I can choose a range that I want it to move through on a timeline. So there we're going from 64th notes down to quarter notes. But the thing that's exceptional about this is that you can actually, if you repeat audio at a quick enough rate, it turns into a musical pitch. So we can choose notes up here in this matrix on this thing that looks a little bit like a piano keyboard. And so you can create little scales. If I open up the stutter range here, create these great little scalar patterns and arpeggios that fly up into these musical notes. And then on top of that, there's all these other effects here that are all parts of these gestures or scenes of effects. So you have the low pass filtering, high pass filtering, delay, gating, panning, lo-fi and bit reduction effects. So you can combine all these things together to create these incredible performance banks that you can use to do live remixing and to expand musical ideas in the studio into entire arrangements just using your keyboard. And of course it saves all that as MIDI information in your host, so you can go in and tweak it after the fact. But it allows you to really be intuitive about how you build an arrangement. Rather than thinking, I'm going to slap an effect on this track, you load up a bank and then you play some keys and you find these little patterns of notes that you can play that trigger these different gestures. And really an amazing way to work. So definitely check it out, iZotope.com/stutteredit.